Alrighty, your boy Zxous, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. Let me lower this music real quick, a lot in my ear. But today we're going to be using the full, I guess you could say full limited team. Now I wanted to use a full SSR limited team, but if I was to use the rupee, because of how I'm forced to go back into the burst one, I would be forced to use the Neon's burst skill, and obviously to get the most value out of her is by not using her kit, which again is still very silly, but what can we do? But it's gonna be fun, right? Because I haven't used Neve actually. Fun, like I've never used Neve. I've used power a couple times, and obviously Makima is nothing new to me, right? I've used her quite a lot, and especially like train before the bunny girls, and then obviously in PvP I use her there a lot too. So Makima, out of all these characters, is probably the character I use the most. Probably gonna change to Mary, since Mary's gonna be like I guess you could say a healer on my team, if I need her as my healer. And then Neon and obviously Neve and Power will still just be there on my account unless like I just need them for something, right? Now this is going to be interesting, right? Because I'm noticing a lot of these limited characters are water characters, right? So Mary's burst skill, or her whole kit, is going to work for 4 out of 5 of the characters on the team, which is quite nice, right? Obviously, this Neve is a very good character. You just can't get her no more. I didn't actually get her dupes, unfortunately. I just got the one copy. I never got her dupes. And you can only have gotten her dupes through the event, so that's unfortunate there. But obviously, my power is 1 star, and then yeah, that's the only one that has dupes. So we are gonna be fine here. I gave them. Oh, I'm just gonna keep her with this gear, right? The abnormal gear. But I gave them all their cubes and all that stuff. So make sure you guys like. Let's try to get like 20 likes. I'll say 20 likes, and then also subscribe, right? But yeah, let's go in here where we should have an advantage as well, obviously, because Mary's, her second skill to the water allies, and then obviously, well, I'm not gonna depend on Neon no longer, right? But Neon is there as well for her damage. Or whatever you want to call that, and then Makima's there for her indomitability and her taunt, right? This team's actually going to work out fine. We have a healer, someone who taunts, and 2 DPSs, and then whatever you want to call Neon, right? I don't know what you want to call her, because she's supposed to be a main DPS, but I guess acts as a sub DPS. We can take those, it's fine. Oh my god. Sometimes that burst skill just catches me off guard. And then Makima's burst skill, quite nice. And then Neve, oh right, she's a SR, so she doesn't actually have like animations. Well, she was the only one that doesn't have it, but like Imeno got one, Neon has one, right? I think literally Neve is the only one that doesn't have for SRs, right? Maybe her and Delta, right? Powers I still like love the fact that they have Chainsaw Man characters in the game, right? Like I'm not a fan of Chainsaw Man, obviously not a big fan, but I do like think it's cool that characters like Power and Makima are in this game, right? Now remember, when we get into full bursts, yeah, I'm about to say like Neve is supposed to go crazy, right? Because where's that from? Quick reload HC. Oh, that's from what's her name? Makima. Right, yeah. That's her yeah, this first skill. No, is it? Where's this reload speed coming from? Because we have reload, but it's not called quick reload HC. Power doesn't. Yeah, no, I don't know where that quick reload HC is coming from. I have no idea where. It's not coming from this skill. Let me find out. Okay, so never mind. It's not this skill. It's just from the weapons. But yeah, remember when we get into a full burst with what's her name, Neve here, she's actually quite good, right? Remember, every 10 seconds she's dealing damage to Nihilister. Nothing too crazy. 90% of her final attack. But this is pretty nice. When you enter a full burst, she gets 2 shots that have pierce, and then increase her own attack by 52.8% for just 2 shots, right? And because she's a water character, she's obviously getting the massive buff from what's it called? Obviously not massive. Well, she's getting a nice attack buff from Mary, and then also the water like damage buffs, right? So like of course Neve is just gonna hit the hardest anytime we enter a full burst. She's quite nasty, right? She's quite good. And then when you use her burst skill, actually, she's I believe her burst skill increases the crit rate and the hit rate, right? Come on, what the hell was that? Yeah, we were reloading and I didn't switch to another character, so there's that. We're fine though. Okay, we broke that. Okay, Makima is dead, but thankfully she can't die. Out of all the characters that does end up losing that, Makima the only one that cannot die, so we are good. Right? Okay. And boom. And then we just have to like just wait. I'm just like try to. There we go. Try to go for them quickly so before these run out. There we go. Yeah, before reload, we definitely didn't want it to happen. But yeah, it's a very, very nice. Okay, wow, we ended up using her burst. That means everybody else's burst skill was just like out, right? Okay, I think multiple people are gonna get hit by that, which is fine. Thankfully, it doesn't do like it's not like chapter 2031 Nihilist boss, right? Where it's like killing us. What's the damage? Okay, yeah. Like I expect Neve to hit the hardest, and then of course, Neon is you know, being Neon, but it is what it is for her, right? This is not a showcase on Neon. This is a limited character showcase. Right, unfortunately, she's considered a limited though. Right, but I think the limited team actually could work. I mean, honestly, if you want to honestly put in like, you could take off, what's her name? Neon and even put Rupee, it would work, right? Because Rupee just lets you get a defensive buff from Rupee, and then obviously with the heals from Mary, and then like you'd be able to have 2 burst 1 to go off all the time. The only thing is that could hurt you obviously because of the thing. Okay, so that's all going for, okay, it's fine. If it's all going for Makima, it's fine regardless because she's not gonna die, right? Makima won't die. As you see, indomitability. Okay, and then we've lost because of the time, which is fine, right? 14 million, 10 million, 8 million, 4 or 7 or 5, right? I mean, whatever, right? Not like I was actually trying to get it clear with this team, but I do think this team could work, especially when it comes to the water code situation. Like, remember, the limited characters are water codes, it seems like again, 4 out of 5, that's a lot. And I think, no, Anne is not. I think these are probably the only water codes for the limiteds. That's a lot though. Neve, Makima, that's a lot. It could work, right? But yeah, there's the limited showcase. I don't know what I was trying to really like accomplish in this team, but it does look nice, right? Power, wanted to show more love to Power and Neve characters I never really like that. And then obviously Neon and Mary have been getting their showcases, and Makima is a character that I use all the time, so it's not really that big of a deal there. But you know, I want to finally try the full limited team. Could work, does work. Probably just wasn't going all that crazy, but it is what it is, right? So let me know what you guys think. I am missing only 1 limited character as of right now. Oh, you know who else is limited? Ray. And Ray is also a water character. Yeah, the limiteds for water. Like, water is literally limited central, right? Because Ray is a water code ally too, right? Let me double check. I believe Ray is a water code ally. But yeah, there's only 1 limited I'm missing, and it's not it's just what's her name? It's just Anne. Yeah, Ray's water too. So a lot of the limiteds are water. Like, yeah. Limited showcase, that's it really. That's it. I'm out. Peace.